In this video, I'm going to flip through my Erin Condren Dashboard Layout Life Planner and show you how I used it in the month of July and talk about what worked and what didn't and what I'm going to change going forward. Hi, I'm Kristen and I post functional planning videos on my channel. If you're like me and you need a gentle reminder to just keep it simple, please make sure you're subscribed and I'll be right back. Alright, this is the very first full month in our Erin Condren Dashboard Layout Life Planner, and I'm excited to figure out what is working. So let's open it up and see. This is working so far. I'm checking it whenever I'm doing my monthly plan. This was working as well. I checked it when I did my monthly plan and added the things to the list. So they're very basic things that are working fine. This, however, is not, I didn't do anything with this. This is my goals list, and currently I'm doing like my tending list on this page, but I'm not referencing this because I pull my power sheets over to do that, to make my tending list on that page. And so this is kind of just like not like happening. So I don't know. I did write with erasable pen, so like I could erase these and use it for something different. Or I could leave it and just see if maybe I use it next month. So I don't know what I want to do with this yet, and honestly I haven't given like any thought to it at all. This is just kind of like an extra thing I added. If you watch my setup video, these next two pages are the pages where they were the May and June monthly spreads that Erin Condren included in this year's July Start Life Planners. I wasn't using them for planning, and so I used Planner Kate full sticker sheets to try to make the pages a little more functional. And anyway, so it's a kind of extra anyway. These aren't pages that normally come in a life planner. Anyway, I just didn't use them. So, and then this is for my like finances. So this is just some notes. I wanted to put like I need to kind of create an updated financial routine as far as like sitting down with my husband and talking about like bills and what we're paying out of which account and how much we're paying on things, that kind of stuff, you know, basic grown-up finance stuff. And I wanted to kind of like write like a cheat sheet here just for reference to keep us on task when we're talking about stuff, because you know, it's just a thing. I don't know, we get sidetracked and then forget to finish conversation. And then this is my like bills tracker for things that I specifically pay for out of my specific account, not like our household account. So these were just notes about, you know, financial routine stuff. But this is a Planner Kate full-size sticker sheet that was like a tracker. I think it said bills or something, and I cut the top off, and then I used these like Cultivate What Matters stickers and washi tape. This was in an old planner that I never used it, and I peeled the sticker off and put it on here. So it was already decorated for that, so I just used the same decorations, whatever. Anyway, I have my sinking funds here and my monthly bills here, and I like it. Like, I like having this here, because what I'll do throughout the month for my sinking funds is I might deposit money into some of the buckets. I use Ally high yield savings account, and with that you can like split up your savings into buckets, so it's kind of like envelopes, I guess, if you like that whole like cash envelope system. But I don't do cash. I keep it in an account that's earning interest, and that way it's like I can break it up. I will link my Ally account there. Sometimes they do like a bonus if you sign up, like get like money, like free money for signing up. If I refer you, we would both get it. I don't know if they're doing that right now, but anyway, I'll put the link in my description in case you're interested, and might be a way to help boost your savings too. But I break up the things like that I save for all year and I just have those different buckets. And so sometimes I will put money in those buckets, but not other ones. And like I'll break up my savings deposit throughout the month. And I need to see, because I get real confused really fast about what I've done and what I haven't done. So I like having this, and I'm using these Planner Kate stickers. They're check marks. Last year I used these dots. But this year I'm using the little check marks, and I think they're so cute. This is sheet V64B, and if we go back to that page, you can see, and I just use for the month, I'm using the monthly color that coordinates just because I think it's cute. So you can see I have already actually made all of my sinking fund deposits for August. So now whenever I go make a savings deposit in August, it will be the stuff that I would do for September. So I'm ahead on that, and that's really good. And I'm happy about that. But that's again why I need like to be able to track it like that, because sometimes I'll have extra left over and like in that month, and I want to designate it for the next month. And then that way I can put like a check mark where I need it. And then the same with the bills. If I pay a bill early, most of these are auto pay, and I just like to see that it paid. And then some of them are things I need to pay manually, so it's good to have a way to track that as well. So anyway, I like those stickers for that, and I'm going to keep doing that, and that's working, so that's definitely going to stay. And then we will go to July and check it out. So the next page, right? Yeah, the next page is the notes page that faces the monthly tab. And so I'm doing this for those pages, and I really like that. I did it, I think, starting in June in my other planner, and I liked it. And then I did it in July, and I liked it, although I didn't like the pen I used, and so I changed that for August, and this looks so much better. Sorry about my phone. I'm waiting for groceries to be delivered, and I don't always hear my doorbell in my office where I'm filming, and so I have to keep the sound on my phone so I hear the notification for the doorbell. But yeah, anyhow, I have the tending list here. So this is what I'm going to be doing going forward. I love how nice and clean this looks. So you can see the difference here. This was the dual tip marker I wrote with that, and it was just too bold. And then here I'm doing this going forward. And then also I was breaking up my monthly action items into smaller tasks on this page. And I decided not to do that on this page because I do it on the monthly dashboard and also in my power sheets. So I don't really need that here, but this is just like the reminder of the goals that I'm working on. And I love it. I definitely will be doing that going forward. I wanted to think about maybe putting some memories here. I did get a Canon IV photo printer. My husband got it for me for my birthday, and I've been wanting one for a long time, and then I kept saying, well, I don't really need it. I can just have the photos printed like at Walmart or like the CVS, or I can just print them on my printer and I can cut them out and tape them in or paste them in or whatever. I literally never did that, not even once. So I think now having the little photo printer, it's more fun, and especially with my son going into tennis. And I'll be like, he's playing on the tennis team in high school now, and I'll be at a lot of those events, and I'm taking pictures, and I can bring the little printer with me and take pictures, and even take pictures of him and his friends, and he can give them to his friends and stuff. So anyway, that's neat. That has nothing to do with my planner, other than the fact that I'm thinking going forward I may put some pictures on these pages, like on the tab pages. Right now it's just a spot for sticky notes, and I was counting the days down on here, like just marking off, but then I don't know, I stopped, and then I never printed out a new set for 2025 of these 3x3 calendars. So then I just didn't do it for August. I do like having it to see the dates, so I don't know. I guess I should print out a new set anyway, for August. These are available in my Etsy shop. The link is in my description and you can print them. There's instructions on how to print on sticky notes. I do have a video that you can find on my channel, how to print on sticky notes. And there's also, if you go to my blog, KRISTANKREMER.com/free, and sign up for my newsletter, there's freebies in there. I have this July one. I know July has passed, but if you just want to, there's other sticky notes there too, if you want to like practice printing on sticky notes so that you know before you purchase a set, just to make sure you're familiar with it and it's something you want to do. That way, because it's a digital file, so there aren't refunds on it in case it's not for you, but try it through my freebies first. Anyway, then we go into July, and I learned quickly that I didn't like something that I did. So I started off the month with all of these icons. I actually wrote the times for all of those things because it was like a new thing for the month, and I thought if I have the times on here, that's better, even though it is recurring each week. I hated it. It was too much. So I whited out, I used an erasable pen. So I erased most of it and left the icons there and then moved the key over here so that I would know what those icons meant for like recurring things. I still don't like that. It's still way too busy. So it's just one of those things I need to kind of figure out how it's going to work for me going forward. I think just paired with all these colorful stickers, it was just too much. And when I look at this, I don't like it. I just don't like it. So I don't know. I think I'm moving towards like toning down the color as much as I love the Erin Condren colorway, just using a little tiny bit of color on, I don't know. I still get to enjoy the color because I use a colorful planner. So I don't know, we'll see. You can see in August I didn't do any extra color except for just like the little like accents on these BW icons. But you can see I didn't use like the Erin Condren sticker sheet for that. It looks a lot better even though Tuesdays are packed. I still think I might need to like tone this down. And it might just be because I used the dual tip marker. I think it might just be too bold. But we're gonna work with it and see going forward. So that's how I'm gonna be changing my monthly spread. We're just gonna tone down the color a little bit and just kind of just not be so extra. Okay, and then we go into the dashboards, and I mean, there's so much here to talk about. So I did this, and I didn't even end up using this list. This was, I didn't even check things off that I did. So anyway, whatever. And I covered that here to show you that these are the tabbed sticky notes. I have both colorways of these, but the height of them is kind of perfect for this space. So if you run out of room, or if you just check a bunch of things off and you need to like start a new list just for your own sanity, these fit here pretty good. And then you can just cut or fold that edge off. These are the same, right? So like you could see how they normally start. So you would just cut some of those off or just fold them, and then it would fit there really well. Anyway, just a thought. So here I used Erin Condren stickers. And I mean, it was fun, but I still prefer the like more clean look of how I did it in August. And let's look at that just for comparison's sake. I like this so much more. Of course, August has just barely started, so there's not a lot going on yet to make this look messy, but I think it's a great start. I like that we have color, we have a little bit of fun with the BW icons, but it's all very calm looking and neat and tidy, where this looks very messy to me. There's too many colors, too many stickers. And I want to be a person that uses these cute deco stickers, but most of the time when I do it, I like it when I do it, and then over the month as I add more stuff, because that's life, you're adding to these things to make them functional. it becomes too much. And then especially like red, like I was trying to do the patriotic thing, that was just too much. That just looks jarring, and it does not look calm to me. And so for me personally, I'm not going to do that again. And then writing with the dual tip marker. I love these markers. I think I need to save them for more of like using in notebooks and on notes pages, and not for plans. I think they're too bold. I don't like the fine point side. I like the medium point side because it's bold. But when I use that side in my planning, it's a little too much. It makes it look too messy. And so I'm back to using my Pilot Friction erasable pen. And I'm thinking that's working much better. And plus the fact that I can erase it makes it work out better for me. I like having my Formula One schedule down here, and I like having my like verse of the month here, so that works. And then what I did change going forward for August is that now I have a monthly menu plan here. I'm getting back into monthly menu planning now that we're heading back into a busy season of back to school and everything. So it's important that I have my menu plan for the month, and we're not just free-for-alling it like we have been throughout the summer. So in July, this was just literally just notes, a space to park sticky notes and just take notes on things. But in August, you can see it's much neater, it's much more organized, and it's very functional. I will consult this every single week whenever I'm planning. So yeah, now we move into the weeks, and this was the very first week in the planner, and it happened to be the week of the 4th of July. So I did something out of the ordinary, and I tried the brand new sticker sheet from Planner Kate. If you are a sticker kit user and you have the Dashboard Layout Life Planner, the sticker kit is perfect for it. It's great. It's everything fits where it needs to go. You're able to do all the things you love doing with sticker kits in your planner. I'm not a sticker kit user. I wanted to try it because it's fun, and it was a holiday, and it was like I felt like it was the perfect time for it. I personally am not going to be using sticker kits in my planner. I think every now and then I may do like the thin washi situation, and I am using stickers a little bit here and there, the scripts and the BW icons. And I like that. I feel like that might be like my limit as far as stickers, is scripts to kind of organize the sections, BW icons just for like cuteness and recurring tasks. And here, we'll go to this week here where I'm like explaining it. So I have like recurring tasks and like weather and scripts to organize the sections. And then maybe every now and then some thin washi just for fun if I really like the pattern. But yeah, I don't think sticker kits are for me. All the deco, I love how cute it is. That's my disconnect, is that I see something cute. I love the colors, I love the designs, I love the idea of it. Then I go to do it, and it's fun to put the stickers on the paper, and then I'm like overwhelmed with it. And yes, I was trying the stickers out to show the people that like sticker kits how they work in this planner. So this wasn't ever intended to be like the way I was going to be planning, and I know that I don't really like doing this kind of thing here with like checklists and stuff, you know, so it was just for trying things, and yeah, that's all. So definitely not doing sticker kits to this extent anymore. And if you use sticker kits and you do way more stickering than I do, you're probably laughing at me like you barely used any, because I do love watching other people do their plan with me's with stickers. I love it, and I think that's just how I'm gonna get my sticker kit fix. So if you are doing those on your channel, I'm probably watching them. I love looking at them on Instagram, and definitely like post the pictures in the Planner Kate Facebook group. I love looking at them. It's just not for me. So you can see the next week I barely used any. I was just kind of trying to use up the leftover stickers from that kit. And I tried using these dash labels to plan out our workouts And I did like that, but then I kind of fell off working out again. It's just hard to make everything fit in the day. I know you know that, but so I think if I get back into a regular rhythm of working out, I kind of like this idea here where I'm just putting in like the dash label with the icon that represents like the type of workout I'm doing, and then like, you know, for the strength training, it's like what body parts am I training that day. I do like that. I have not continued to do that. I may have done it one more time. No, I wrote it there. But then like after this, I fell off of doing it, of actually working out. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see as I try to like fit that back into my routine if I pick those back up again. But yeah, like just writing everything in pen, I like that. And I like having a little spot for some work things. I do prefer to plan my work tasks out elsewhere, but I do like kind of having it on my weekly overview as I'm figuring out my days, because once I get all of my personal tasks in, then I can kind of get a better idea of which days I can dedicate to doing like certain things, or if like one day needs to be like a full work day and nothing else. So I can kind of have my list of things that I want to get done that week and slot them in. So I do like that, but for the most part, I'm not actually like checking this as far as like each day, am I getting this work done? That happens elsewhere. But you know, love the to-do list. I think I would prefer if this was like 2 columns and if it was like a checklist and like a note section. But that's not a big deal. I don't know. I kind of like having a single list versus it going off into another column. Kind of like how I had my old monthly plans where I did like Monday through Sunday here and then had my checklist here. I like that. I kind of miss it, but I do really like this. I like having more space on this page for lists. But you know, I don't know. I do have a monthly planner. I could switch back to that, but I don't feel the need to switch back to it. This is working. I'm just kind of reminiscing over my old planner. Okay, so then we go to this page and it's very functional again. I think I did this one on the channel, but we just had a bad week that week, and with me not feeling good, and then I was prepping for leaving for vacation, and it was just like I don't know. I feel like nothing got done that week, and you can see all the cross-outs. That's when I was just like, I don't have time to go to the gym. School notes. This is when we got a lot of information about things that were coming up for back to school. But I like this much better than this. So, yeah. And then this, I loved this. And I posted pictures of this on Instagram, and it was a very popular post, looking at my insights for this. A lot of saves, a lot of shares. Even Instagram told me in my notifications that this post was doing great. So I don't know. I don't know why. I guess because it looks neater, maybe, than this. So yeah, I don't know why people liked it more, but I liked it more too. It just looked more calm than this. So okay, and then this, we have more stickers again, but this was the week of the Planner Kate anniversary sale. If you shopped during that sale using my link, thank you so much. That was amazing, and I love that so many people were able to grab a really great deal. And I know everybody had so much fun shopping, and I hope you enjoy using your anniversary sale sampler. That's where all these stickers come from. Again, not my favorite to use all these stickers, but it was fun to do this to celebrate the Planner Kate sale. So I do love how cute some of these stickers are. And I love this do what you love little quote here. I really like this little like stacked paper clip little situation. I think that's super cute. I might get a sheet of those just to have for using for little things here and there. But other than that, I actually didn't really look at my planner much this week. I was like in work mode like this whole week, and was just using a different planner for that. So yeah. And then we go into August with the tending list and everything. So that's how I used my planner in July. And definitely the theme of what's going to happen going forward is just simplifying, reminding myself, because I am reminding myself with these videos that I need to keep it simple. I know I say it to you all the time, but I say it to you because I'm really saying it to me. I need to keep it simple. I need to simplify my planning. Definitely prefer this look over the busyness of this look, which is kind of interesting when you think about it, because I actually have more written on these pages than I have here, but this feels busy and this feels calm. So that is a lesson to myself, that the visual presentation of the information really makes a big difference on how I feel about how organized and like if I've got it together, you know? So makes a huge difference in me personally. And what I would like to do is look for a way to use the things that make me happy, like the cute little BW icons over here, the cute little flags and things, but use them in a much more simple way to just give me that little bit of joy of using the sticker. But I don't need to do everything, you know? That's the lesson I'm learning. I don't need to do all of it. I can just do some of it. So, but really I was just trying to use that sampler because we were celebrating. Anyhow, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, please consider subscribing, because I post functional planning videos on my channel. And if you like this one, you'll probably like those ones too. And I'd love to see you in the next one. I'm failing. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Bye.